Love is PDH with Love on Tour. Our love is on tour again at the MGM Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're about to see what this Skyline Terrace Suite is all about. Let's get it. So the MGM Skyline Terrace Suite is a bit of an enigma. It doesn't really have the chicness of the Aria Penthouse Suite, but if the Aria Penthouse Suite is a straight brimmed hat, the MGM Skyline Terrace Suite is tilted to the side just a little bit.
So the bathroom here, the guest bathroom, which you know I absolutely love, was small but perfect for just a little quarter bath where people can come in and not necessarily get into the main room. One of the themes you'll see through this suite is the artwork, as you can see there on the wall and the pedestal. It was definitely decorated to be a swanky little pad. So you've got your wet bar there, which was cool. The living room was small, and that's another thing you'll see here. And this suite is that it was very compartmentalized. So the living room was really small. It had a bunch of audio equipment that I never figured out how to use. And some of these suites were set up a little differently decades ago. And I've called down, and sometimes they say that, well, it doesn't really work anymore. But this remote seemingly controlled like DVD player, audio, that sort of thing. But again, never really got that to work at all. There's a little dining space here with a TV inside of the wall, inside of the mirror, which is kind of a cool little spot as well. The minibar area had a minibar, which of course I would never pay those prices, but it did not have a refrigerator, which I love to bring my own drinks and refreshments, that sort of thing. Now this is really the stellar aspect of this suite, is that two-story ceiling that just gives it such a grand appeal. And as you walk up the stairs here, you'll see that it's decorated with mirrors on the side and just has a whole lot of splash and pizzazz throughout the suite. The chandelier there is definitely a statement piece that leans from the top all the way down to the bottom. Now the bathroom was spectacular. This was one of my favorite aspects. It has mirrors, it has TVs in the mirrors, which I never used, but apparently that was a big thing back in the day. You can see the framed mirrors that are lighted around the frame, which is really a cool little design element. The bathtub was jetted and deep, so you've got your jacuzzi bathtub there as well. Now the one thing, the bathtub was definitely old and needed to be upgraded a little bit. I'll talk about that. But the shower, man, this was a spectacular shower. It is definitely a spa type shower. Now you can see here some of the caulking is showing in the bathtub, and it is definitely seeing better days. The water closet was also swanky with the red tile, and just was such a cool suite. So on the wall there, you've got controls for the curtains and the lights throughout. And as you walk into the bedroom here, you'll see that even the bedroom is still a little small in comparison to other suites. You've got a decent view out of the window, but the way it's set up is you're really looking at the top of the patio that's beneath. Across, you've got kind of a hidden area for robes, and you push it and it opens, and that's kind of cool. Then back downstairs, you can see the motorized shades happening here. And so you can kind of shut down the whole place with shades because the windows extend all the way to the top and kind of block out the sun. Now, this is really why you get this suite. Now, I'm not a partier when I'm in Vegas, but if you are, my goodness. This patio is almost 1,000 square feet by itself. It could be more. It may even be 1,300 square feet on the patio also. I mean, just look at it. You've got TVs on both sides. You've got comfortable sitting area under ceiling fans and lighting. And man, at night, this thing was spectacular. You have some controls there on the wall that control the fans and the television and other things. And so again, you've got two areas of seating. It had to be seating for 10 to 15, maybe even 20 people. And then you've got the balcony there, which at night, again, is absolutely spectacular. And so I loved this Skyline Terrace Suite. It was swanky and had a lot of style, but I do wish that it was more open where you really got to use more of the square footage. So I didn't like the way that it was compartmentalized, but if you are just going for a swanky good time or having guests over to the patio, man, it is a spectacular suite. So that's it for this episode of Love on Tour. This is PDH. It is love above all. Love will travel. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.